Well, thank you, Karthik, and welcome everybody to your forecast where we are seeing some beautiful conditions through much of the area. We've got this cold front that just passed out of the region and is continuing to get on towards the east coast and keeping that rainfall off into the mid-Atlantic and heading over into the northeast. Now, as we get into the coming days and that cold front moves on, what's behind it is a deep cold air mass that's going to be making its way in from the north. We'll see a big impact from this as high pressure makes its way in from the middle of the country, continuing to push that cooler air, that clockwise rotation, bringing that cooler air into the area, and that's part of what's going to make tonight so cold. So when we get down to that, we're going to be right in the thick of it with some of that cooler northern air moving into the area. Now, once high pressure gets to around this position and kind of hangs along the southern coast, we're going to get some warmer air filtering into our region. So we get to warm up a bit as we get from your Sunday night heading into the rest of the work week. So today going to be around 65 degrees, and you see further up to our north, we got those temperatures in the 50s, up lower 60s, but you get further up towards the northern plains. Then when you get to tomorrow, you can see now in the green that air mass is going to be shifting. So we get those cooler temperatures again further over towards the north and the east, whereas further over into our northwest, they get a little bit warmer back into those middle 70s. Then we take it into your Monday where you see a bit of a half and half. Cooler temperatures in the green further up north and warmer temperatures down south where we get further down into the lower 80s. So as that high pressure makes its way further down into this region here, we get some warmer air filtering in as it comes a little bit further from the south and from the west. So that's how most of the state of Tennessee is going to see those temperatures rebound back into the 70s, including 73 degrees here in Knoxville compared to 84 degrees in Jackson, Mississippi. Now, when it comes to rainfall, we're not going to see much over most of this week. It is going to be clear for the most part, but then we take it to the next 7 days and you see some of that rainfall pop up. We're going to have two systems passing through our area, one further up into our north and one further down into our south, where you see those rainfall totals getting upwards of 2 to 3 inches. Those two are going to be moving on either side of us as we get towards the end of the week. So they have the opportunity of dropping some rain on us as we get through those days. Now, depending on how they shift, we could end up seeing more or less of that rain. I don't know, hopefully a little bit more of it, because while we are only going to be seeing a couple of days, primarily your Friday and Saturday with a low chance on your Thursday, we're starting to need it. This is a look at the latest drought monitor that I updated just a couple of days ago, where through the state of Tennessee, we're seeing a lot of those abnormally dry regions and even some moderate drought as you get into Chattanooga that's trying to spread further up into the Southern Valley and into Middle Tennessee, but also sends further back down into parts of Alabama and into Georgia. So here's a look at that 7-day forecast. It's going to be a beautiful week in the meantime, and I definitely encourage you to get outside and enjoy the weather. I don't know, 65 degrees, it's a bit on the cooler end, but could be pretty nice for a hike. If you're going to be going early, definitely take a jacket, though. Those temperatures are going to be chilly up there. And again, as we get into the week, those temperatures rebounding closer to average in those middle 70s, even nearing 80 degrees before a front and that rainfall makes it back in towards the end of the week. Mary?
Starting to look like fall, Tavian.
It really is, yeah.
All right, thank you so much. Yeah.